But there is I consider this like the top story almost of the week. This is something I was
Yeah.
very much looking forward to. PlayStation has finally launched their new and improved PlayStation Plus membership. A lot
Yep.
of people, a lot of people have been waiting to some sort of response to Game Pass. There's been rumors about it for months now about what Sony's going to do to try and compete with Game Pass on the Xbox side. They have a response to it. I have a feeling it's not what everyone's looking for, not everyone's expecting of a response. Certainly not a bad model, I don't think. It's definitely got more to be desired. But anyways, just we'll get into the details. The brand new PlayStation Plus will launch in June with 700 plus games and more that will be available to play at the higher tiers. So essentially, those that don't know, there are going to be 3 tiers that you can opt into in the new PlayStation Plus membership. It kind of threw me off at first because I figured they were going to call it something else. I didn't think they were going to call it PlayStation Plus. But I mean, it's kind of smart. I guess they just stick with the naming scheme. Like they don't try and change it because it's not like
Just expand upon it.
yeah,
Makes it easier branding.
yeah, definitely. There's gonna be 3 tiers to PlayStation Plus now. Excuse me. There's gonna be PlayStation Plus Essential, which is gonna be their $10 a month US. 25 a quarter, 60 a year. Kind of from what it seems like, the benefits they include. It's pretty much the PlayStation Plus membership we have now. You can opt in $60 a year. You get your 2-month downloadable exclusives. You get discounts. You get cloud storage, and online multiplayer access. It's literally what PlayStation Plus was. The 2 tiers after that is where it gets interesting. They have a PlayStation Plus Extra tier, which is $15 a month, 40 a quarter, and 100 a year. This provides all the benefits of the PlayStation Plus service we have now. However, it also adds a catalog of up to 400. They have a little asterisk around 400 of the most enjoyable PS4 and PS5 games, including blockbuster hits from our PlayStation Studios catalog and third-party partners. Games in the extra tier are downloadable for play. So essentially, they're kind of just taking, at least the way I'm interpreting it, is they're kind of taking the PlayStation Now, at least some of it, not all of it. They're going to take a lot of the PlayStation Now stuff and just kind of throw it into PlayStation Plus. So now you'll be able to stream and play all these different games. So that is not the final tier, though. The final tier is PlayStation Plus Premium, which is $18 a month. So not that big of a jump from the second tier. It's only a few bucks. $50 a quarter or $120 a year. This provides all the benefits of essential and extra tiers. It also adds up to 340 additional games, including PS3 games available via cloud streaming. A catalog of beloved classic games available in both streaming and download options for the original PlayStation, PS2, and PSP generations. It offers cloud streaming access for original PlayStation, PS2, PSP, and PS4 games offered in the extra and premium tiers and markets. PlayStation Now is currently available. Customers can stream games using the PS4 or PS5 consoles and PC. Time limited, and the last point here, which is I've heard some mixed feelings of, is a time limited game trials that are also going to be offered at the premium tier, so customers can try select games before they buy them. So I'll probably back up on the statement I said before. It seems like PlayStation, like they're offering additional games that you can play at the extra tier, and you can, I guess, play them. You get that catalog and you can play them on console, but it's not the cloud streaming service like PlayStation Now, kind of like where you can actually play games on PC. That's only available in the premium tier. But I mean, I think it was good of them to only bump it up by $3 a month if you pay monthly, and you get like the whole catalog and PlayStation Now. And I've heard kind of mixed things about it. I mean, certainly people have said definitely doesn't hit as hard as Game Pass. I mean, it's pretty hard to compete with Game Pass, if we're being honest. Like, who knows if we'll ever see a competition. I hope one day we do, but we never know. But it certainly is an upgrade, I think, for the current PlayStation Plus membership. If you have one of those consoles, if you have the PlayStation 4, the PlayStation 5, or if you have the PC, you can get the premium tier and start playing games on your PC. So there's certainly stuff there. Again, the time limited trials, we can talk about that. I also saw some another downside, an unfortunate downside of this is, and where Game Pass really shines here, is that the cloud streaming stuff is not available on mobile at all. least not right now.
Yeah.
xCloud, of course, you could play on any mobile device, but that's certainly something lacking from this new offering from Sony. What are your overall thoughts, Mike? I know you're not like super into the PlayStation market, but I mean, what do you think?
Yeah. I mean, I think they're a little bit too late to compete with Xbox, and because they're trying to do a direct comparison with the Xbox Game Pass and the Ultimate Game Pass. I feel like it's just you're not going to hit the same anymore because of all the different studios that Xbox has underneath their umbrella. I think Sony is going the wrong direction with this. I think they need to be pairing up. I've talked about this multiple times now. I feel like they need to be grabbing PS4, PS5, and making it streaming compatible with every Sony TV.
Yeah,
And they should go 100% into the home theater market because I all they have now, in my viewpoint, this is going to upset a lot of Sony like diehard fans. Is I think they only have their single player exclusive games. Like that's really all they got going on for me. I mean, they do have arguably the best controllers on the market, like speed wise, comfort if you get used to it. I mean, some people can't adapt, but like they're good controllers. Um, but I mean, overall, man, all they got for me is like the like God of Wars, you know?
yeah,
Like I don't know. How about you? Where are you at?
yeah. I think I think overall, it's definitely like I said, it's definitely an upgrade from the original subscription service. I think comparing it to Game Pass, there's no contest. Like Game Pass is Game
Yeah.
Pass. You're not gonna like it doesn't like they would have to pull some serious like seriously like crazy stuff if they were to even come close. I feel. I mean, because we're talking. I mean, this is $18 a month, and you get like PlayStation Now, which is great. It's only available on console and PC.
Mhm.
It's only like it's only I think 700 games like total roughly. I mean, and which is great. Don't get me wrong, but it's like Game Pass Ultimate is 15, and you get streaming on all your devices, and you get access to like a bunch of new IPs that Microsoft has acquired. I mean,
Yeah.
once Activision Blizzard goes through, I mean, that's like good luck trying to anybody trying to compete with that. That's so. I mean, I can appreciate them going for it. I think it's certainly an improvement, but I mean, value wise, unless you are really embedded in the PlayStation ecosystem, there's just no reason
Yeah.
to really get it. Like,
Yeah, that's what I mean.
um,
Like you
um,
gotta love PlayStation.
yeah, you do. I mean, I will also give them kudos here too. They said they're offering PlayStation Plus Deluxe in select markets. This is markets that don't have access to cloud streaming, so it kind of gives like it gives a it's offered at a lower price compared to this. I think um kind of at the extra, I guess like the extra tier level. Since you don't have cloud streaming, obviously they don't get like a lot of those benefits. So they offer all the games that are available just to play as if it was extra. Um, you know. So definitely they're definitely considering all they're definitely taking into account a lot of the countries that still don't have cloud streaming available. Um so
True.
kudos there, but I don't know. It's certainly exciting. I think I'm definitely glad that they're trying, trying to make it's this is like one of the millions and millions of reasons why I love the fact that Game Pass is a thing because it requires these
Yeah.
other people to compete. And even if it's not the greatest thing ever, like consumers are getting a better product here. Like at the end of the
Yeah,
day, it's like,
that's actually that's a good way to look at it right now. I mean, who knows if this would ever happen without Game Pass?
yeah,
Because
probably
there
would.
was like no incentive beforehand. So this is actually like if you have a PlayStation, that's all you got. It's like this is actually a pretty good value. If you
Yeah,
game all the time and you want to play like more games for like a cheaper value,
yeah,
um, I mean it's worth it. Definitely worth it.
yeah. I mean, if you have PS5 too, you want to harness that power because there's not really too many
Yeah.
games that you can get like especially cheap. So it's like could definitely get more use out of a PS5 if you got that just
Hmm.
sitting on your TV stand. You're a couch gamer. Get some
Yep.
use out of it. It's cool stuff, man. Cool stuff. It's hard to compete with Game Pass. I knew they probably couldn't do it, at least not right now, but we're getting a better product at the end of the day. So big ups to Sony. 700 plus games. Eh, 700 plus. I mean, a lot of games. Don't get me wrong, right? But yeah, I don't know.
All right, all right.
Obviously.
Let me. I'm just gonna do this, okay?
I mean,
How many games on Xbox Game Pass?
I guess I'll have to see what's offered to out of those 700 games because there's probably some bangers in there. There's got to be some bangers in there.
Oh yeah, I mean, come on, they got all the throwbacks. I'm sure of that. 456 results on console for the Game Pass, and 420 for PC.
Hmm.
So maybe they do have more, but it's also it just comes down to what you're into, really.
Yeah. Yeah. At the end of
Ultimately,
the day, that's it. I mean,
yeah.
Xbox can say
That
one thing though. I mean, any of the games can be played on a mobile device. So.
yeah. Also, one of the things that isn't included in this list are EA, like the EA Play.
Oh yeah.
Um, and they partner with somebody else. Dude, they pretty much partner with everybody at this point. Um, but yeah, there's more than just 4 or 500.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, I mean, the Spider-Man trilogy. I mean, Death Stranding, God of War. Like,
Yeah.
what else is there? Mortal Kombat is an exclusive.
It's
So
Bloodborne. There's that.
yeah,
There's. Well,
yeah, it's like
I thought you were about to say Mortal Shell, but I don't think it's a PlayStation game.
yeah, but like PlayStation has good single player games.
Yeah,
Like that's what
that's
I think
where
their brand is.
yeah, that's where they shine.
Yeah,
Certainly.
and you can't knock them for that at all. Like
Yeah. Yeah,
ever.
they still
So
very much have a place in the industry, and
oh yeah, I'm not saying they're
I
dead.
definitely don't want to see them leave anytime soon, especially with like all those single player first party heavy hitters are just there
Mhm.
for Sony. So that's why I never want to see it go. It's
Dude, the
got the
I'm
IPs.
telling that TV with the PlayStation in it, when that happens, because it's going to. If like I need to talk to their marketing team or something, their engineering team, because that needs to happen. I will buy a Sony TV the moment it releases. The moment, like I wouldn't even hesitate. Get that. I'll get the Sony theater mode, like the theater mode, their entire home theater like collection that you can do the like the bass and like side speakers and everything like that.
Home entertainment.
It's yeah, home
Uh,
entertainment. Yeah, I'll
I
have
mean,
everything, all Sony brand to
yeah, I
do that.
mean, I think my only counterpoint to that is like, as a content creator, like trying to stream from a giant TV may not be ideal. That's my draw.
Yeah,
I mean, that's kind of so you kind of like, I guess the market of like content creation you can't really get into with that. I mean, if you put a PS5
that's
in it, it'll sell though because PS5, you know. But
yeah, one side argument for that though is if you're a content creator, you should have a PC.
yeah, I mean, you
So
should
just saying, makes it
definitely
easier.
should.
Or a
Um,
laptop or a
so
Mac, whatever you're into.
I mean, Mac
Anyways,
questionable anyway. Anyway, so um. And not to diss on Macs, right? Macs are great for like, filmmaking and developing and all that. They're as a
we
place, gaming not quite there yet. Hopefully it gets there, but not
we
quite there.
covered them not too long ago, like 2 episodes ago.
Mac Studio, yes sir.
Yeah, Mac Studio. Yeah,
Yeah, that thing's a
yeah,
beast, man.
we had good things to say.
Yeah,
So
they
we're not
they
hating.
definitely got a place. Just